society. Zetterburn versus Clairen, not the Rano. Are you?
I will say I am very, very, very familiar with this matchup because me and Gengar up here in Washington, we play almost all the time now. So I think like I'm probably this is probably my most familiar matchup in this game, just from the sheer amount of times I've played Gengar.
What are your thoughts on it overall?
I think it's mostly even. I think Clairen has like a little bit easier time in like neutral considering her disjoints, and then once you get Zetter off stage, like it's like really, really hard to recover unless you know like a lot of the good mix-ups with Zetter. But Zetter still has some stuff too. He can still combo Clairen pretty hard, and then when Clairen's off stage, there's a little flow chart you can follow where it actually makes it pretty difficult for her to get on stage as well. So very excited to see how this is gonna go.
Yeah, that's definitely the nature of these characters. Like Clairen, if you play the spacing game with her, she usually comes out on top, but if you get in and you get that opening and you're able to keep the pressure up, she can have a pretty hard time getting out of disadvantage. So we're gonna have to see how these two fare. We've got our first stage coming in, gonna be Jules Vale.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. I think this is typically where me and Gengar start, either here or Godai. But yeah, as we can already see, Zetter's already one to go in, already one to get in Clairen's face. Not worry about those spacing tools at all.
Yeah, and I mean that is just kind of the nature of the character again. But it's like it can be tough. It can be tough. We see Sal just putting out some of those spacing aerials, going a little bit too far with the forward air, but overall just trying to keep the Zetter at bay. And it's been mostly just stray hits here and there between the two of them.
Right. Yeah. I'm surprised that we haven't been seeing a lot of grabs from Sal. I think Clairen's grab game, especially in this matchup, is probably it's really good, but probably one of the best in the game.
Yeah, I mean, grabbing Zetter is terrifying because you gotta be right next to him to do it. So I definitely get it. Especially, it's like if you go for raw grab like that, yeah, just down throw into up strong, like it's a bit of a risk. So when you want to go for those grabs, it's like tricky to just do it raw. Usually you have to do it like as a punish, or like if you are like reading that they're gonna do something at disadvantage, because it can be a little tricky to just throw it straight up. But not too far behind, and back throw forward strong at the side of the stage is probably enough to just close this out right now.
Yeah,
you see, like Sal definitely wants that.
Oh, goes for the up air there on the platform, actually. Oh, doesn't go for the grab, goes for the dash attack. Fortunately misses. Are we going to see a forward strong? No.
Oh, you can feel it, though. You can feel the tension. Yeah. Whenever there's that, like, dash dance, that teeny dash dance, you're like, oh, they want to throw out a forward strong so bad.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really, really good patience on Zetter's part, to be honest. Like,
wow, what a tech chase. Yeah, that was a really good tech chase with that down strong.
And now on fire too.
Yeah, I think neutral get up actually would have been better there, because you could actually get just a down smash after the Clairen landing recovery on her up B.
Cool. Yeah, solid dash back, and again, it's like now you're scared because like you're getting to that kind of Marthritis territory where you just need like a raw strong attack, and bear up strong, the Todd Howard combo, it just works.
It's that combo, especially if you're not ready to tech that back air, it's so hard to get by, and Bingo is just running away with this game. This Sal has no room to breathe, getting hit by absolutely everything. Let's see if Sal can get this edge guard. Not quite.
Yeah, no, this is rough. This is really, really rough. And it's just like securing that KO is Clairen.
Goes through the down air, he even techs the up B too, and that is a solid 3 stock coming out from Bingo.
Yeah. And like overall, like their neutral is pretty solid between the two of them, but it's just converting into a KO, especially as Clairen. That is usually the thing that takes a bit of time to get used to. Is like getting, learning to go for those like down tilt neutral Bs off stage, getting just being able to get the grab against Zetter is a skill of its own when there's so much threat there. So it's definitely understandable. But the swap to Zetterburn gonna change things up, go to a bit more of an open stage here, a bit more room to breathe.
Yeah,
see how it plays out.
Yeah, I think this matchup is somewhat similar to Clairen, but Zetterburn is going to be walling out Zetter a lot more, especially with how big his back air is. It's really, really hard sometimes to get in on that move because it just creates so much space for Zetterburn.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got the cape, you got the bear, you got the down tilt. You have so many options to just kind of chuck out, but I think the big thing we're seeing from Sal that's like coming back to bite them a little bit is just like jumping forward with an aerial, like doing a landing aerial towards the Zetterburn. You got to do it like in place, especially when you're trying to zone them out. Because if you just do a like approaching aerial, that's free real estate.
Right. Yeah. Not quite getting that edge guard, so now we're gonna be back in neutral. But I think one grab, one tech chase is probably going to spell the end of Sal's first stock.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it could just be a raw strong as well, but like this is for Zetter. You get a dare spike off stage, like we're evened up. That's always a threat.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Zetter. He's very fragile if you're able to get him off stage and actually hit those edge guards, because his recovery, one of the more linear ones in the game. So you kind of know where he's gonna go when he's in certain positions.
Yeah, really close attempt there. Unfortunate reverse hit, sending Zetter on the other side. But you know, up strong 1-2, catch the jump, and we see our first significant lead here for Sal. It's a question of can you keep this? Because you know there's so many ways you can die here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super Cologne is out trying to get just some damage, as much extra credit as possible. And doing a good job staying alive.
Yeah, it was a really good tech on that weak hit forward there, but it will get caught by the down strong after that get up attack. We're back to even.
Stevens. Finally, we get the grab and the tech chase going, but bit of an overextension in the corner, and now you're off stage. You got to be so careful. Makes it back to ledge, but the percent's evened up now.
Yeah, that was a very scary situation, because I think if Bingo even went for like another shine or something there, that could have just been a really scary spot for Sal. But luckily, he does make it back. He actually evens up the percentage relatively well too.
Oh yeah, they are scrapping right now, and Zetter just uppy directly into the wall.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, it's the down air spike. Yeah, that's the edge guard you have to hit against Zetter if you want to have any chance of beating him.
I mean, that, in a lot of ways, like, that is the matchup. That is, like, the reason that makes, like, Force so solid against Zetter is, yes, you have those two tools in neutral, but you're able to close out those stocks if you land that spike, and we saw it right there. Really good spacing from Sal.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they actually lived that down throw up strong. They were at a decently high percent, and they were on fire. But Sal just having the really good DI to actually live. Let's see if... Oh, is that going to be an up air? Not quite going to kill. But that forward air will kill. And we are back to a last stop situation here.
And yeah, the scary thing about that fair is, like, it'll kill you. It's also, like, safe on shield and also can lead into, like, shine afterwards. So it's just, like, this constant threat that you have to be aware of.
Absolutely. Man, and Bingo just getting a lot of straight hits, kind of running away with the neutral.
Whoa.
Oh, down
really solid damage.
It's for the smoke. Doesn't quite cover the ledge, though. Actually goes after the clone, too.
Oh, yeah, we see these parry attempts, trying to catch the shine, trying to catch something. But right now, it just looks like Sal can't find that hit. Good tech on the bear. Such an important tech on that bear.
Yeah, that definitely would have spelled the end of that game if Sal did not hit that tech. Oh, it misses the tech chase.
Staying alive.
Forward air, that might do it. Not quite.
Yet. Merchant's got a decently long side blast zones, but a little bit too high on the up.
Yeah,
that's
misses
gonna be the
ledge.
down scooping.
Yeah, unfortunate spacing right there from Sal. That's going to be game 2 going to Bingo again.
I forget if their actual tag is Bingo or if that's just their Steam name. Skye.
Oh, Skye.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.